What did Weezer say while playing Riichi Mahjong? We have a half-flush to run with red dragons among gone. On a 5 or on a 2, any circle tile will do. Call chi, call con. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. That was Island in the Sun by Weezer. You're listening to Riichi FM. Skirt, bow bow. Looks like there's some traffic on the Pinfu Parkway. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. Before we get into today's video, I gotta say this, okay? First things first, I'm back to the old glasses. Why? I put on the new glasses for 10 minutes this morning, got a massive headache, and I was like, you know what? There's something wrong with this. I don't want to hurt my eyes. We're back to the old glasses. Secondly, last night's stream, oh my goodness. What a bountiful harvest. Let me be the first to say this. We are so back. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the bamboo thicket? Not yet, but it's feeling a little bit more optimistic. I'm an optimistic Oscar right now, folks. Maybe we're starting to get out of there. 2 second places and a first. I genuinely feel like someone when human beings used to live in tribes and you would go away into the mountains for 2 days to do the hunt and then you would come back with a boar or whatever. We are back with the boar. Holy smokes. I mean, you know this better than anybody. I'd be a gatherer. Okay. As we start this East one, or as I like to call it, say with me, East fun, let us pray. A little bit of organized prayer right off the bat, and I will say this, if you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. We got new videos every day. Or maybe consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous today, and we're in here, folks. And we're absolutely in here, and I honestly do not hate the way this hand looks so far, right? 1 red 5, 1 Dora tile. It's gonna take some elbow grease to make use of a lot of these tiles, but I feel like the 9's a little redundant there. We've got a 6, so if we draw into a 7 or an 8, we pretty much, or we definitely don't need the 9 in that case. East wind coming out from a crossword. We can probably get rid of our east wind as well. There's another south wind. Okay, I don't, now that I'm looking at this hand and I'm sober, instead of the sheer adrenaline high that is the Riichi Mahjong song parody, I'm looking at this hand and I'm like, what do we have here? 1, 2, oh my God. We have 2 shapes, folks. And I don't know if you know this, but we need 5 shapes to win Riichi Mahjong, a game of Riichi Mahjong rated 10 and up. What do I think is the right age for children to be starting to play Riichi Mahjong? You can never start too young, folks. You can never start too young. To feel the sheer adrenaline of the pseudo gambling that is Riichi Mahjong, yeah, how could that harm a child, To feel the crushing despair of being stuck in a 40-minute game or even an hour-long game in the West 3 round with no recourse whatsoever and you got no value in your hand and you haven't dealt in the entire time? Yeah, welcome to the real world. Threw that ego on the ground. Anyway, besides that, I'm doing pretty well today. I would like to fold right on out of here if we can. I'm just gonna be real with you. Unfortunately, we're running out of tiles. It doesn't matter. A crossword's gonna deal a Riichi Sumo. Luckily, it doesn't seem like this is Tanya. They did hit an Oradora though. Okay. 6,000 points. We all pay 2,000. Hey, you know what? It's the cost of doing business. It's the price of doing business. I can respect that. That's not a runaway lead at all. We could still get in this game, folks. There's still a lot of game left to play. I'm looking at this starting hand. Dude, I don't know. Every time I turn on the OBS software to record YouTube videos, maybe Yostar knows and it's like, you know what? Crank up the suffering today. I think he's had it too easy on the streams lately. Let's crank up the suffering a little bit. And you know what? Fine. Bring it on. You think I haven't suffered enough? No, I don't want to provoke those gods necessarily. I would like to keep this east wind, right? It's the prevalent wind and it's the Dora tile. A mighty valuable tile, if I do say so myself. Do I think, I used to think when I was younger that you have to suffer to be a creative fellow. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean a creative fellow like you're doing a residency at BYU, okay? I mean, BYU is just the first university I thought of. I was trying to think of a cool Brown. I could thinking of a fancy schmancy, liberal arts with the coastal elites. You know what I mean? You know what I was trying to go for. This does not feel good, but it's like 3 pairs, I guess. I don't know. I guess we could throw away the white dragon, the blue eyes white dragon, my favorite dragon type monster in Riichi Mahjong. I used to think when I was younger that, oh, you really have to suffer. You got to be Super Mario Maker depressed if you want to be funny, if you want to be creative. And I think that, I think that there's an ounce of truth to that. Oh, man. Okay, across is going to Riichi again. At least we have 1 safe tile. Right Lord is not going to back down, though. Okay. So that means, what does that mean for us? It means that both Right Lord and Across Lord are a threat right now. The fact that Right Lord has not backed down means that they probably have something that's worth fighting for. Mulan style, a hand worth fighting for. We have 4 pairs in our hand right now. I just took out Tomato Town. If we have to, or if we can, we could do some 7-pair shenanigans. We can definitely do some 7-pair shenanigans. I'm looking at my hand though, and I'm like, I don't even know what to throw next. We don't really have very many safe tiles for our Cross Lord. Very lucky to draw that 7 of bamboo, right? 2 of circles, nice. So we can have some tiles to fold with. Don't get me wrong, 7 pairs is funny and good. And we can still do it. We can still maybe do it. Oh my goodness. No child is too young for this. Getting your hopes up at a 7 pairs chasing Riichi with 2 Dora and just getting owned right at the moment where you start to believe. Luckily for us, they didn't hit an Aura Dora. That's okay. Shouldn't Right Lord be punished a bit more? I mean, they called a pawn. Okay, he's stretching, folks. Ah! Okay, I mean, that's okay. Guy who's clearly having the worst Mahjong game of his life. That's okay. I used to think that you have to be like really depressed to be creative. And the ounce of truth in that is that, like, if you are Super Mario Maker depressed, you probably have to like develop a sense of humor as a coping mechanism. And I think, that's gotten me my dashing and winning personality, just a pretty rough childhood. That is all we can say about that. Welcome to my casual Riichi Mahjong YouTube Let's Play. Oh, brother. Okay, all right. That's okay. We'll get him next time, champ. We'll get him next time. You have to understand. My spirit's a little broken just because of the sheer amount of bad luck that we've had recently. Okay, what do I even do with that? I have a 2-4 and a 4-6 and a 7-9. Woof, buddy. Okay, that's all I just have to say about that one. This hand is like the Riichi Pinfu they told you not to worry about. This hand is real bad. But now drawing into that 7 of bamboo, it's starting to get a lot better. What do we want to see? Just anything. Like literally. Okay, 6-6-7. That's kind of 6-6-7 if I do say so myself. What do I even want to throw here? I feel like the 1 and the 3 of bamboo are what I can get away with throwing. We still have like a 5-6-7 Sanshoku, and besides 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we had 6 shapes in our hand. And I was like 99% sure of that before I just threw the 1 of bamboo. Why not throw the 3? 3's a more zuzzy tile. Well, the 3 is good if we draw into a 4 of bamboo. Then if we draw into a 4 of bamboo, I'm probably like gonna throw away the 2-4-4 shape or something along those lines, because the double-sided weight is just too strong, baby. Okay, so what do we want to Henry David Thoreau here? I'm just gonna be real with you. This 6-7 or this 6-7, both of those are beef strong enough shapes by themselves. They don't necessarily need the support. They don't necessarily need the support of also having to, a chance to get the triplet instead, or the triplet of the 7 of bamboo. Besides, 1 of the 7 of bamboo was already gone. I didn't notice that before throwing it, but boy howdy, am I glad now. Please, any winning tile, please. Like 5 of characters would be really nice. Like 5 of characters, even then I throw this, and then we go to Virginia, and then we go to the White House. Yeah! Like any of those would be Super Mario Maker nice. 3 of characters would go so mondo hard. But we do have to be careful here, because a Crosslord, oh my god. A Crosslord might not let us play the game today, folks. A Crosslord might genuinely not let us play the game today. I have to genuinely effing fold. Right, Lord, go ahead. You're dooming, you realize you're dooming us all. You're MF dooming us all. Right, Lord throws the 2 of characters. A Crosslord did not change their hands, so I can also throw the 2 of characters very safely. Do I care about getting in tenpai? I mean, it's a nice idea, but you know what else is a nice idea? World peace. That's right, I'm on my cynical arc. We are not the world. We are not the future. We are not the children. Evangelion 1.3.1. You are not the world. But I think in my adult life, I'm like, yeah, okay. Like being depressed and sad and stuff gives you a sense of humor to some degree. But also, like, there's people out there who have a really good sense of humor who like aren't Leonardo DiCaprio the whole freaking, it's like 7 days a week. Do you know what I mean? Like they're doing just fine. Plus, like your depression can be so bad. How bad is it? Your depression can be so bad. It actually might prevent you from like being able to do anything in your life. You know, it might just be paralyzing in that aspect. And that's helpful to nobody. Who's gonna write your Riichi Mahjong song parodies if you can't get out of bed, you know? And I'm not knocking, like, dude, I'm not trying to be like, oh, just like pull yourself up from your bootstraps, just get out of bed, forehead. Like, no. Obviously not. Like, please let us all have some compassion with one another. That's good. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I think you're all right, but that won't keep me warm in the middle of the night. I'm gonna be real with you. Not sure if that's the tile to throw. My mojo is a little whack right now. My mojo's a little whack, but I'm like, this could be something. Oh man. We could have also just thrown away the 7 of bamboo as well. I don't know if we necessarily keep it. So what are we hoping for here? Well, we're hoping to pawn the east wind, and then what do we throw if we do pawn the east wind? Something zuzzy like the 5 of characters? No, surely we throw away like 7 of bamboo, right? Wowzers. Wowzers. Meowzers and Bowsers. That's my Mario parody of diners, drive-ins, and dives. A very difficult name to say. There's tenpai, folks. You've heard of Here's Freddy, but there's tenpai. Single tile waiting on the 3 of circles. Finally, a glimmer of hope. May we finally get the Chance Revolution to play this game. Now, you're asking me the $1 million question. I'm giving you a $1 million response. Eesh. Do I ever call con here on the 1 of characters? Because 1 of characters is a likely tile to come out. It's an interesting thought. I will say this. If we draw into 5 of circles beforehand, if we draw into the 5 of circles and we have a double-sided weight, I'm gonna con there. The chances are good enough for me. But if we don't, I don't want to give someone else the chance to Riichi, and then I'm still stuck with a single tile weight, you know? Left Lord deals into me, tale as old as time. We're gaming. Now we are in the dealer's seat. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Ooh, and this is not a bad start. This is not a bad grandpa. This is feeling to me like a little bit of a Riichi Pinfu shenanigans kind of a hand. I don't even think I want my dragon tiles. I'm gonna be real with you. This is so Riichi Pinfu. It's so meta, even this acronym, that if we draw into like an 8 of circles followed by a 7 of circles, I'm like pogging hard with that. Folks, we are 1 tile away from tenpai. I'm gonna tell you what the nut draw is. Nut draw is 7 of characters. 7 of characters allows us to do some Riichi Pinfu shenanigans. I mean, this is good. I hate situations like this because I can understand waiting 1 turn for trying to get Pinfu, right? If we can wait on 6 and 9, that's way better. That's 8 tiles instead of the 4 tiles that we have right now. However, it's zuzzy enough, right? 1 of characters, no, don't you do this to me. 1 of characters is zuzzy enough to come out. Plus, there's already 1-2 visible. If a lot of 2s get thrown, people are thinking to themselves, oh, you sing such a schmuck, he can't have a 2-3 in their hand. And that's when I pounce. That's when I strike, folks. Yeah, so I'm trying to, you know, take care of my mental health. I'm gonna, like in a perfectly abstract sense, I'm like, oh, if I could just use the things that made me sad for artistic inspiration, but not drown in those, you know what I mean? That is the platonic ideal for me in terms of creativity, inspiration, humor, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we're playing Riichi Mahjong. You know what? I actually like calling Riichi here on second thought because now I'm like, the only tile that we can draw that really improves this hand is 7 of characters. That's 1 tile that we can draw. It's not like we have like a pair of the 5s, right? Where we can draw into a 4 or a 6. Like that makes it much, much easier. Oh, okay. All the door are coming out. That's okay. No one has a valuable hand. At least that's good, right? If someone chases my Riichi and they win, at least they don't have a valuable hand. No, you suck at your hand in the game. You can still win this one. You can still win this one. Anyway, but yeah, only 1 tile can help you improve this hand. That's not something that I really want to hang my head on. I think I'm fine going for this double pair weights. Unfortunately for us, no Suji traps have been set, right? Like we haven't inadvertently set a Suji trap by throwing 4 of characters for the 1 or 5 of characters for the 8. That's a little bit unfortunate. Not gonna lie to you, that's a little bit unfortunate. But hey, 15 seconds left in overtime. She's still on your mind. There's still a chance revolution that we can win this one. Take home the big bucks. Return from the mountain with a big boar on a stick. I mean, I'm just gonna be real with you. I like gathering more than I like the idea of hunting. And there's a very easy joke here to make, which is, why do I try? No, this is okay. This is okay. C1 Red 5. You know what? I took that from you when you were the dealer. You're taking that from me when I'm the dealer. You know what? Bob's your uncle. This is all fair. If we could all band together to maybe take down a crossroads, maybe that's like the best course of action. East 4, give me some more. Okay, I love this for me, bestie. I love this for me, bestie. We still have the prevalent wind when it matters most, East 4. And we have one copy of the Dora tile. Now, it's a pretty interesting hand. We have 4 pairs in our hand. No album out. And my money's so tall that my Barbie's got to climb it. And that's, you know, pretty good. Especially if we draw into another 7 of characters. We can perhaps consider rejecting our humanity to go for the 7 pairs meme dream, right? Okay, this is a weird one. Hey, I heard you were a weird one. See a Pitbull voice. Not sure really what to discard, but I'm like, okay, maybe we can just continue discarding bamboo, make other people think that we're going for a scary hand or something. I'm not sure what that accomplishes necessarily, but that's what we're doing right now. I think that I would have a lot of fun gathering berries. I think that, like, I know this from just playing Minecraft, so this is a source that's like backed by science. I know this from playing Minecraft. I like farming. Do you know what I mean? I like making little, I mean, I don't know, you know, this is probably harder back in the day. I like making little ponds. I like making like a farm near those ponds. Okay. I'm about to call some ponds myself right here. We're 1 tile away from 7 pairs. 7 pairs Dora with the peanut butter and jelly of Riichi Mahjong. So that's really, really good. However, this is genuinely, folks, this is a strange one. Because we can just start pawning up a storm here, and it's not even that bad. We have a valid hand if we just start pawning out the wazoo with the east wind, right? The Clint east wind. And we could even do like just prevalent wind. Okay. I mean, let's split the diffy, if you will. I mean, this is an all triplets hand if I've ever seen one, folks. This is an all triplets hand if I've ever seen one. That's how you know I've really lost myself in the sauce. When I'm like happy to see all triplets, because it literally never. I don't think I cheat there, man. I don't think I should cheat there. I need to see either triplets or the Clint Eastwood before I do anything with this hand. Left Lord with the Riichi. Bro, come on. I was cooking. Jesse! Oh my god. Take this. I'm 1 tile away from 7 pairs tenpai. I shouldn't be chasing this, but it's Riichi 7 pairs Dora. But do I even want a Riichi? I mean, none of my tiles necessarily feel that safe. Oh. I don't think it's right to chase here. I genuinely don't think it's right to chase here. Consult the damn oracle. We have a bad weight, right? You've heard of bad grandpas, but bad weights. This is literally the textbook definition of a bad weight. Okay, go ahead, a crossword. Go ahead. You got us on this one. They threw the east wind. Turns out it was safe, but I didn't want to throw the east wind anyway. Copium. I didn't want to play with you guys anyway. But I genuinely didn't want to throw the east anyway. We were still trying for 7 pairs, I guess, in a weird, perverse sense. But, you know, 7, if you're going for a 7 pairs hand, you literally have a bad weight. Like, 7 pairs can only wait on a single tile. That's not very good. You know what I mean? That's not very good at all. This hand is also 4 pairs. I mean, I will start pawning if the law allows. Do you know what I mean? I absolutely will start pawning if the law allows. I mean, that's a good one. Hey, I heard you were a good one. Sure, we could still draw into a 4 of bamboo. Maybe that's reason enough to keep the 2. All right, here we go. Okay, so this is interesting. We have 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 pairs. We're 1 away from a 7 pair hand. However, with this, oh man. What do you even want me to do with that? What do you even want me to do? This is now like we're straddling the line between 7 pairs and a half flush prevalent wind Marty. Oh my god. Do I ever pawn this? 7 pairs is 2 Han. This is 1 Han. Goku's son is Gohan. But I'm never cutting these. Do you know what I mean? I'm never cutting those. Dude, give me 7 pairs. Give me 7 pairs. Love Lord. No, what happened? Every single game, and I'm not gonna tilt. I can promise you this, I'm not gonna tilt off the face of the planet. But every single game that I've played lately, if you think for more than 3 seconds, people are starting to emote. They get so impatient. Maybe they see how much it tilted me on one of my previous YouTube videos, and they're like, oh yeah, this guy, let's tilt him. Let's tilt this guy with emotes. You know? That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I mean, we are on a single tile weight. 7 pairs. That's it. I could call Riichi here. Okay, I need you. Okay, if you like, if you're just witnessing that with me, if you're sharing in this moment of humanity with me, can you leave like a comment that says something like, Yusong, I bear witness to your humanity that in that South 1 round, okay? Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Why am I not calling Riichi here though? I'm gonna want to wait for something sillier and zuzzier, like 1 of circles, or just, you know, taking this with a Dama 10 7 pairs. I don't like it. Unless I can manufacture a Suji trap, like I'm not gonna call a Riichi for nothing like that. You know what? Let's just keep the game moving along. Could have hit 2 Oradora. I mean, you're absolutely right. Do I think that the 2 of characters would have come out? Okay, I mean, that's interesting. That's really, unfortunately, really interesting. We have a Mangon if we can pawn the green dragon, so that's good. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't let a good hand get ruined, get corrupted by the tendrils of 7 pairs. I cannot go 7 pairs on this hand, okay? Please do not give me more and more pairs to pawn, to chi, to whatever, okay? This is a weird one where we can also use this as our pair and do 5, 6, 7 Sanchokes. Like, why is that a weird and perverse possibility as well? This gives us the Suji trap for 8 of bamboo. But if we keep it, we can have a double-sided weight here. I don't even know if we want the double-sided weight. Like, I think, like, if we took a 4-5, what would we even throw away from our hand right now? That's not a very easy question to answer, and as a result, I don't think that we keep it. What do we do if we pawn up the, what if we do if we dab up the green dragon right now? I want to throw 9 of bamboo, but I'm not sure that that is the right move. Are we 1 tile away from tenpai? No, we're 2 tiles away from tenpai. Right Lord is gonna open up their hand with the 8 of circles. Okay, they could have something along the lines of they could have something along the lines of, oh god, could come from 7, 7, 8. Do you know what I mean? Difference between a good Mahjong player and a great Mahjong player is probably their ability to throw away good hands like this. Hand is not ready. It's a very high scoring hand. I will give you that. Can we guarantee a good weight? No, absolutely not. Is this a dealer? Oh. It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's run our sets. They got ball players too. They got ball players too. When you're tilted so hard, you become Dan Giesling. Dude, the fact that that 7 pairs hand in South 1, holy smokes. There was literally, by the way, there was literally no statistical advantage to keeping one or the other. That's just genuinely like, that's, you know, RNG giving you the middle finger. That's genuinely, that's all it can be described as, is RNG giving you the middle finger. There's nothing you can do in that situation, you know? Had we had sumo there, that would have been nice, right? Sumo 7 pairs is at least 3 Han. I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. You can't really change the past. Plus, you gotta believe in yourself. Kingdom Hearts is light after all. Sure, yeah, sure. Like, if we wait for 4 of characters now, like, we can set a really devious Suji trap, having discarded both the 1 and the 7, so that's good. Okay, that's another pair in our hand. 50K for a verse, no album out. Sure, I'll go with this. I think this is the best path forward right now. A lot of tiles could make my dreams come true. 5 of circles goes extremely hard because we get that triple-sided weight here in the circle suit. Unfortunately for us, the 2 of circles are already gone. So as a result, like, we could wait for the 5, but do we want to? Why not just take the perfect Dishan 10? Let's perfect this guy. Let's perfect this guy with Ishantens. Double-sided weight, Omega Chunk, and a pair. That's a perfect Ishanten right there. Unfortunately, the perfect Ishanten has a giant blemish right now in the fact that, yeah, I'm calling Riichi Pinfu on this noise. We can wait on the Dora tile. If we draw the Dora tile, we don't even have to discard it. A lot of good things are happening here. We can sumo right now. Sebastian the Crab summoning ritual for Under the River, Under the Sea. It's never too early to get started for that. Domain expansion, Riichi Pinfu. It guarantees that my Riichi Pinfu will hit. I beg of you, Acrossler, do not rob this hand away from me. I know you want to, and it is well within your right. I would not hesitate in robbing this hand away from you if I were in, if the roles were reversed. But I'm begging you right now. I'm begging you. Hands and knees on the floor. Please let me win this one with the red 5 of bamboo. That would taste so good. That would taste... I would not need to eat for the rest of the day. I would simply photosynthesize all the necessary nutrients from the joy that I'd experience here in Riichi Mahjong. All right, throwing away a 2 of bamboo. Now people don't think I'm waiting with a 3-4. Maybe if someone really loses sight of themselves, they might throw oh, that's so close to the Dora. Please. Okay, it's a pawn and not a run. Okay, that's good. That's good. A cross third, I really like, oh, thank you, Right Lord. Thank you, Right Lord. I don't like this. You could have had 2 more safe tiles. You could have had 2 more safe tiles. Oh my god, it's the most pitiful Riichi Pinfu I've ever seen, but it does widen the gulf between myself and Right Lord, competing to stay at a last place right now. I'm pretty happy about that. But I think, I don't think that you're supposed to chase that hand. We'll have to see what they had, right? We'll have to go back in the logs and see what they had. It might very well be correct. I'm not negating that possibility like I'm throwing out a blue counterspell in Magic the Gathering, okay? Not negating that possibility at all. This is a pretty decent hand. Got a lot of holes in this ship, right? A lot of single tile weights here. We can even break apart our triplet in the 4 of characters for our pair if we need a pair in the late game. It's absolutely something that we can do. Green Dragon, probably not going to come true because it's quite literally a dead tile. Red Dragon, also pretty unlikely to come true, but that's A-okay. Say okay. What do you do when you have a spree of bad luck? I think it's just like... I think the bad thing about video games is that it's really, really easy to just re-queue games ad infinitum, right? It's really easy to just be like, oh yeah, one more 40-minute game. Surely I can, you know, if I win this game, I can negate the 3 last third places that I just got, right? You got that like gambler's fallacy, or I don't know if that's like quite literally the gambler's fallacy, but it's certainly not a healthy line of thought. Oh, brother, like, what am I doing with this hand? Oh my goodness. This is so not what you want to see in the dealer seat. Your last dealer seat in South 3. This is what, oh. But I think, like, you know, the wisdom that you see online is like, hey, you know what? Take a break occasionally. Take a break from Riichi Mahjong. It'll help reset your mental, you know, and I believe in that. I firmly believe in that. If Right Lord calls a Riichi, I'm telling you, even if I wanted to chase this hand, like it's so irresponsible and wrong. I think it's genuinely just flat out wrong. Like, what do you want me to chase with, you know? What I think we can do here is we pivot a little bit, okay? A little bit of a Jeremy Pivens situation the way we're pivoting. We could just try to get into tenpai before exhaustive draw. I think that is the new name of the game. So if we need to chi, if we can chi into 7 of characters, 7 of bamboo, both of those would be good. Very lucky for us in that the 8 of circles seems to be a safe tile. 6 of bamboo is safe. Maybe another one comes out and I can chi that noise. Yuppers! Hit you with a yuppers right there. So, can I ever throw 8 of bamboo? I think if I have to, I could throw away 8 of bamboo. And now that's really, really interesting because we're 1 tile away from tenpai. How many 7s are visible? All 4 of the 7s are gone. Yatta. Okay, here we go. The reason that I'm confident in throwing the 8 now is because it's literally impossible for Right Lord to be waiting with a 6-7 in their hand. They could have a pair of the 8s. They could absolutely have a pair of the 8s. And I could kiss them on the mouth for throwing a 4 of circles, by the way. That's really, really good news for us. It allows us to maybe stay in tenpai. I'm not going to throw away the Dora, though. Dora seems like a very foolish decision at a time like this. Oh, brother. Okay. I mean, if we get into tenpai, tenpai, I will throw 7 of circles because they can't be waiting with a 5-6. They could be waiting with a pair of something silly. I don't think we're gonna get into tenpai, folks, and we tried our darndest. There's a 2 of circles. Oh, and there's our dealer seat, folks, and there's our dealer seat. What were they waiting on even? I wasn't even sure what they were waiting on. Hopefully I go back into South 3 and see what they were cooking up, folks. Oh, goodness. And my stream deck is falling apart on me. Okay, that's good. That's honestly possibly the greatest, nuttiest draw we could have got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes on our hand. Holy smokes. We get to call Riichi on a... We get to call Riichi Green Dragon, maybe? That would be gnar. That would be pretty gnar. You know what I mean? That's gnarly in surfer parlance. I'm gonna be real with you though. If we have a chance to pawn up the Green Dragon and I get to go home in 3rd place, I think it would be foolish not to take that chance. Right Lord in 4th place is the dealers. Like, see, like that's literally a nightmare for us. So let's not let them win this game. We need to fight and claw. Give me a second, folks. Give me a second. 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 Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I could throw away Green Dragons and still do some Riichi Pinfu shenanigans. Between these, what do I even want to throw? I guess 1 of circles. This allows us to do Pinfu. You know, if we draw into a 3 and we can throw some of these, it allows us to do Pinfu. One of the most sacred techniques in all of Riichi Mahjong history. Okay, White Dragon. It's the door! I can't release this video. Oh, I can't release this video. Okay. Oh my... I am like... I'm truly like beside myself. You know what I mean? Because I deserve to lose so effing hard. It's not even funny. It's like a little bit funny, but like I genuinely deserve to lose so hard. And I'm going for it instead of folding. I am going for it. And you love to see that. Okay, now we know they're not waiting with a 3-4. And we go for it. We go Suji Gaming. Can I pawn that? No, I cannot. That is the worst idea I've ever had in my entire life. Could they be waiting with a 2-3 in the character suit? Oh, absolutely. Okay. I mean, that's interesting. Is it not? That's like so interesting. I mean, this is a safe tile. We're not even in tenpai anyway. It's not like we have any Sanshokes that we're even going for. Did we? Oh my god, could we have had... I deserve to lose so effing hard. It's not even funny. I deserve to lose. Okay, across it with the pawn of the door. Now, like, we fold, right? Now we fold. No. Say no to drugs. Say no to con. In like the worst position to con even imaginable. 4 of characters is safe for right, Lord. You know, it's inside Suji. They could have a what? They could have a 3-5. They could absolutely have a 3-5. But I think we gotta risk it for the biscuit. They gotta have a pair of the 4s as well. I think we gotta risk it for the biscuit. If we see any okay, I mean the likelihood that they have a 3-5 is suddenly diminishing. That does not a tenpai make. That does not a tenpai make. So as a result, oh, I could have thrown maybe 3 and then 2 for safer Kyles. Oh my god, Jesus take the wheel. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my, I can't believe this right now. And we still fold, by the way. We genuinely still fold if we draw into any kisses of death. Inside Suji. Even though not, they could have a, oh my god. Single tile wait, yep, okay. That... I gotta take a cold shower after this. Do you know what I mean? I gotta hit the showers after this one. I gotta wipe myself off after this one. This is unbelievable. That was like watching a car crash in slow motion. I genuinely cannot believe that happened. Like, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll just throw the white dragon. Holy guacamole. I would still, I know I don't deserve forgiveness from the gods, not from, you know, any human being, but from the gods. I know I don't deserve forgiveness. I would still like to win this game if possible. I would still absolutely like to win this game if possible. Do I deserve it? No. No. If there's room for some chaos, if there's room in the Riichi Mahjong heavens for a zuzzy little guy to maybe get by doing some really irresponsible decisions, I would simply love that. I would simply love that. I would understand if it's too late and if there's not. What is the nut draw for us? I don't think I should have to say this. The nut draw for us is Red Dragon. Everything else for us is kind of bad. Oh boy, howdy. So this hand, like we need some good tiles, but the bad news about this is that we needed the good tiles yesterday. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a little late for us to be getting good tiles now. That is good. That is how the kids say Gucci Mane. Can I ever go Tanya? That's the unfortunate thing, folks. I can never go Tanya. So what is the nut draw? 4 of characters followed by 4 of characters. Pure double sequence, Dora, and I don't call Riichi. I mean, Riichi would allow us to maybe usurp Left Lord, but surely that's just not right. Like, surely that's not right. I should maybe be discarding some of my dangerous tiles so that I'm not... Yeah, dude, come on. Left Lord does not want to die without a fight. That's not what you want to see. Because now if I draw into like a tenpai, I think I have to take that tenpai. Green Dragon, I think I have to throw right now. We're living in limbo right now. Okay, if Left Lord Ron's here, okay, that's the best thing that could have happened. But if they win with a big enough hand, the game ends. So I need, this is just 12K? Tell me that isn't enough. Came home from the mountains. Did not have a boar on my back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sphere of courage. Yeah, the courage to keep playing. The courage to not install this infernal game. Let me see those logs. Let me, like a termite in the forest. Let me see those logs. I did not deal in a single time this game. I should have. I should have, you know? Dude, when the South 3, this hand specifically, like, oh my god, this hand broke me. This hand genuinely broke me. You're in the deal POV, you're in the dealer seat. It's South 3, it's your last chances of the dealer, and this is your starting grip. What were you waiting for? Because I was playing safe around you. What were you waiting for? Single tile? No, you were waiting for 4-7 of characters. I had a lot of them here. Oh, if we even could have gotten in tenpai, that would have tasted so good here. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then even though you deal in, it's okay, because you're in tenpai and you're going for it. And why not risk that? Why not risk the family farm for fucking nothing? Sorry for just swearing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, folks. It's gonna do it for today's video. If you like this song or you like the genre, make sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a great deal. You know, if you have any good mojo to spare in the comment section, would not turn on my nose at a little good mojo. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Run our sets. They got ball players too. Protect yourself by receding into Dan Giesling isms, okay? It's gonna do it for today's video. Like and a comment helps out the channel a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos every day. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our Avance channel. Both linked down below as well. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.